This week on Cartoon Dumpster Dive, we cover the cartoon Piggsburg Pigs. So, Joel.
Yes, Andrew.
I thought we already covered Cops a few weeks ago.
Oh.
Get it? Oh, Piggsburg Pigs. Get ready for a bunch of cop jokes, maybe. ACAB forever. Okay.
Someone's cooking bacon?
That's right. These swines are fine. Anywho, let's get this right out of the gate. This was a request from a Patreon subscriber. She didn't really have anybody to shout out, but she does have a YouTube channel, YouTube Hulky D. She also covered Piggsburg Pigs in a much better edited than what you're probably about to hear. Not edited, but it's got visual representation. One thing we in the podcast world do not have, but it's part of her Fox Kids Club. It's the second episode. Go check her out. We'll link it in the description. Okay, now
Excellent.
We can review that theme song.
Let's hit it.
Cruising through piggy heaven, they're the porkers we adore. See all the fun they get in Piggsburg Pigs. When they're out splashing, laughing, they know who to watch out for. Those wolves wish they were having Piggsburg Pigs. Piglets like making mischief, wondering what they're up to. That duck would love to miss it when they do what they do. Pigs go forbidden places, then they wish they'd stayed at home. Now they're lost in outer spaces.
And that's
Is that not Heathcliff's, like the same cadence as Heathcliff's song? Do you remember that from our Junkyard Brawl of Garfield versus Heathcliff?
So you might be on something. So the first intro or the first show this one made me think of was a pup named Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
But I think you might be right. I think it is also very similar to Heathcliff. But it is like pure 90s cartoon theme song, but not
in a
that
good
great
way.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
That sounds about right. About a 4.
It's mainly like when it starts off, I kind of like it. But the more it goes on, I'm like, what the hell is going on in this cartoon? Because
that's a very good question.
Because the animation, I know our listeners can't see the animation, but it starts off first with like just a wholesome town where the pigs are just doing stuff like playing baseball.
Yeah.
But then it's like Frankenstein.
Yeah, then they go to the Forbidden Zone, and they also have to worry about 2 wolves trying to eat them.
And then they talk about like something about pigs getting in mischief.
Yes.
And they'll end up in outer space. And I'm just lost. I'm like,
which
what?
They do.
I'm like, what the hell is this cartoon?
There's a lot going on for a 13-episode show about pigs that I guess solve mysteries. Actually, I wouldn't say they solve mysteries. They don't really. It's got a very, I don't know how to put this.
They thwart villains.
Shit just happens to them.
Yeah, it's not like solving a mystery. It's more like something evil is about to happen or something bad's about to happen.
It's like somebody opened up the Necronomicon and These
But, like-
pigs are just caught in the crosshairs of it.
But you basically have Frankenstein, Dracula, you have these like monsters and aliens that just come, like, to me, it just comes out of left field. I'm like,
They
what
do.
are
They do.
What,
Like
what
the
is this
wolves,
doing?
Huff and Puff. They seem like it's almost like this show, because there's not much on the how was this made.
No,
It's
no.
to put it frankly, this is a Scooby-Doo clone, but it's everywhere.
This, I really feel like this is the test run for a pup named Scooby-Doo. That's how I felt about this show. It was like there's so much about it that reminds me of a pup named Scooby-Doo, but I feel like it was just them fleshing out ideas until they got
a pup
to
named
that show.
Scooby-Doo came out in 1988.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, yeah.
So this is like
a clone of a pup named Scooby-Doo. You're right, Andrew. I keep thinking, like, to me, pup named Scooby-Doo looks like it was from the 90s, not the 80s.
yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
on the tail end of the 80s.
Well, yeah.
So
Yeah. But yeah, this is just I don't know what to make of this show. I don't know if I hate it or if I love it.
weirdest thing about this show, despite Ruby Spears being owned by Warner Brothers and
Yep.
merging of entertainment with Turner Entertainment, this was passed on to Disney. It's so I don't know.
We'll
Could
never
we-
see a reboot.
I don't know. They might try it. Disney,
I doubt it.
Disney
I doubt.
might try it. They'll throw it in Deadpool 3. You mark my words.
Dude.
He's gonna murder all the Piggsburg pigs. And he's gonna look at the camera and be like, "You remember them? Me neither." And then he's gonna eat one of them. I don't fucking know.
I would lose my shit if
if
they
the
was in
Piggsburg pigs.
a obscure 90s cartoon reference.
Nobody knows.
People will be like, what was that
What?
line about?
What
Like,
is this?
Piggsburg Pigs? What? I mean, Andrew, you said so yourself. Not a lot creation. Ruby
Nope.
Spears was behind this. It was, they helped produce it. The actual creator was Melissa Silverman, and ran for 13 episodes, one season, very short-lived. Just ran from September 15th, 1990 to December 15th, 1990. And then it became history.
It was
That's
it was one of Fox Kids' opening,
Yep.
like, part of their block. Because this is around Simpsons time.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, well, we got animated shit for adults on this network already. Let's make a block for the kids. Why not?
Let's get the children in on
Let's
it.
get the children. That's how producers say it, even if they're not predators. Okay. So
What? Yeah, hit us with the voice actors, Andrew.
okay, so the voice cast of Piggsburg Pigs, aka Copberg, got him again, is Len Carlson, is Rembrandt Proudpork, Tara Strong is Dottie in Prissy, credited as Tara Sharondorf. It's one of her earlier roles.
Okay.
Keith Knight is Portly Bacon. Jonathan Potts is Bo Bacon. Norman Spencer is Puff. John Stalker is Huff. And Susan Roman is L'Oreal. So for their other works, we have Tara Strong is Raven in Teen Titans Go and Batgirl. Len
Nice.
Carlson is Bert Raccoon in The Raccoons.
But Raccoon?
Yeah, it's probably something we're going to be talking about later on.
Probably.
Keith Knight is Fink in Meatballs. Jonathan Potts is Captain Doyle Redfern in The Strain.
Ooh,
Norman Spencer is Cyclops in X-Men the Animated Series.
nice.
John Stalker is Murray in The Dream Team. And
Okay.
finally, Susan Roman is Lita in Sailor Moon.
Oh, nice.
So here's the deal. I know how to make Piggsburg Pigs work.
Okay.
I figured it out.
All right.
They just needed to be an adult cartoon. That's it. Same style, same everything, only just more violence. But they're still cutesy cartoon pigs.
Huh.
But
So-
like when they go up against these monsters, okay, this show needs the same feel as like Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Okay.
So it's like they accidentally thwart, but the monster or whatever the threat is always ends in like some sort of like almost hyper violent way. And the only reason I say that is because it's funnier. The pigs themselves are cuter. And really, Huff and Puff, if this were I feel like this other stuff was added later. So I feel like it was more like I feel like this show was originally more like the Smurfs.
Okay.
So the pigs are the Smurfs, and then like Huff and Puff are Gargamel, and then
yeah,
you
that's
you
what
get
I thought
into
it
like
would be.
yeah, you get into
Yeah.
more hijinks that way. Because really, if you Huff and Puff are just like we should try to eat those pigs, and then they just kind of get recruited by Dracula or what the fuck ever,
And they fail constantly.
they fail constantly. So I just feel like they were supposed to be the main antagonist, and then maybe it got around to it, and they were like, well, you need to have like a mystery hook, and now you have these mature ass monsters. Because even their designs, they're crazy. They are more detailed. They have way more definition than they need to, and then like they're trying to kill these cartoon pigs. They're also trying to take over Piggsburg, which, according to the Wikipedia description, is just a big farm.
Yeah,
Did you read that?
I didn't read that, but I mean it's basically just a city for
Yeah.
pigs. Like
For pigs.
their community swimming hole or their swimming pool is basically a swimming pool full of mud.
And they take mud baths.
Yeah, like it's just for pigs. It's just a city for pigs. So if you're not a pig, why would you need pigs?
Oh, is it like a racist gated community? That could also be an angle.
Maybe that's why the wolves are after them.
They are usually digging through the trash. Maybe they're second class citizens.
Maybe.
Oh, I just made it sad.
Now we
So-
feel bad for the wolves.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. You know. So if you made it more mature, I feel like people would gravitate to it more. I don't know. I just feel like if they wanted to make this an Adult Swim show, they could. I mean, not in 1990. I'm saying if you brought it back, this is what you would do.
Have you ever noticed how a lot of these shows, we kind of fall on that common consensus that if Adult Swim was to make this, it probably would be better.
I almost feel like this show I believe that more than the other ones because I can't really remember how many shows I'm like Adult Swim should take this over. But I feel like this one in itself, the parody part of it is already there because it feels already feels like a parody of everything. Like rather than like it trying to blatantly copy it, it feels more like a parody than anything else.
It does, yeah.
Like they're trying to like kind of deconstruct the subgenre of kids solving a mystery. Because even these pigs have an animal sidekick.
A duck.
Because they got a pet duck named Quackers. And he even does animal sidekick stuff. Like they use him as a gun. Because he doesn't speak, really.
Nope.
He makes duck noises. So he's their Scooby-Doo. So even that concept that the anthropomorphic pigs also have an animal sidekick that is their pet and they solve mysteries, sort of. Does that not sound like a parody of Scooby-Doo? It's like, yeah, they're pigs. And then
the duck is Scooby.
They have a pet too, and you're like, that's hilarious. Like, if I were in the writer's room, I'd be like, this is the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Dude, I really I wish I could, like, be a fly when they was coming up with this show, because it is just...
Also,
like,
one of the pigs is supposed to be Jackie Gleason's friend in The Honeymooners.
What?
Ed Norton. Yeah, the one in the hat. He's just like,
Okay.
hey there, guys. Yeah, that's supposed to be like. I'm not familiar with The Honeymooners. Obviously, it was before my time, but
yeah,
a lot of wife beating jokes. So
Why I oughta?
Yeah. One of these days.
Straight to the moon.
Straight to the moon. And people are like, what a bitch. She deserves it. And you're like, if you look at through, some 2024 lenses, you're like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Man.
He did that in front of people.
I know. Humor back then was so much better.
I don't know about better, but it's surprising what they got away with. But hell, even with this show, it's surprising what they would do. For instance, one of the ones that tripped me out the most is like, I kind of get Dracula, and they fight a Cyclops at one point. I kind of get that. But then at one point, they're just like mummies from outer space, and it's legitimate. Like they're not. Yeah. It's not some guys in a mask. It's like these are real monsters. And why is there a forbidden zone? This farmer really needs to pick up the slack if his giant pig farm city behind his house also has this weird Dracula farm. Like, is he growing some sort of monster crops?
I like to think the farmer has so much land, and these are the pigs that have escaped his farm.
Okay.
And they started their own new city. It doesn't explain the monsters, but...
See, I like to think that the farmer is fully aware of his city, and he's like the angel of death that comes out at night, and like he goes, what happened to like Chris P. Bacon? I'm like, I don't know, he just disappeared, but that's how it's like population control is. Like he comes in the night and just takes him to the slaughterhouse, and he's like,
here's another spin on it.
That's why the forbidden zone is forbidden, because it's like, we all know, maybe that's like the part of Piggsburg where you exit and then there's the farm. But like the farmer, because the Dracula and stuff, they can't be that big.
No.
Because they're about the size of whatever these pigs are. And I assume these pigs are at least, I don't know, 3 feet. They're like Pokemon size, I would say.
So what if, so let's say we make it for a more adult audience.
Yeah.
At the end of 13 episodes, we basically drop the ball on you that this has all been in one pig's imagination.
Ooh.
And this is how he is viewing his life.
Like
from,
that one hospital show with the snow globe.
Yeah. And basically, like, all these monsters are basically just the farmer coming to get
Oh
pigs for
my
the slaughter.
god, that would be great. What a twist.
What a twist.
We're good writers. We should
Dude, we
should
could
write
do
it.
this.
We could write our own cartoon. I'm pretty sure we could take Piggsburg Pigs and revamp it and make it like we could fully produce it, use the name and everything, and I doubt anyone would care.
I got it. We just take what is there and we call it Piggsburg Pigs abridged.
Hogsburg Hogs.
No, we just do like
I would just call it Piggsburg Pigs abridged, like Team 4
Team
Star.
4 Star. Yeah, we just do that and we just dub over everything with our own voices.
Perfect.
There we go.
So does that mean that the Cyclops is like his big fat trying to choose my words carefully here. His big fat dum son?
Yes.
It's like, all right there, Junior, go out to get one of them pigs for dinner tonight.
Yeah, Paw.
Yes, Paul.
So
he's dumb due to football injuries. He's just fucking massive. He's just a farm bred. He doesn't know how to read.
Yeah, you remember the movie Not Another Teen Movie?
Yeah, he's that one kid who can.
Coach
like,
says I get Coach says I get one more concussion.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's him.
So okay, there's our pitch for Piggsburg Pigs Abridged. The farmer is actually all the monsters, and it takes the place in a pig's third eye of imagination.
How many of these episodes did you watch, Andrew?
They were so hard to find. I watched about 3 or 4. So I was able to watch the one with Dracula.
Okay.
And then I was able to watch the one with the mummies in space.
Okay.
And then like some bits and pieces of other ones.
I watched the one episode called Curse of the Ancient Skull. Did you watch this?
No, I didn't watch. I didn't get to that one.
But basically, the villain of this episode is MF Doom, who is basically making fun of Doctor Doom.
So like, Doctor Doom is in Piggsburg Pigs.
Hang on, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you this guy. Was it? Just so you can see this dude, because I saw him and I'm like, what the is Doctor Doom doing in this?
That's perfect. They're owned by Disney. Disney owns the MCU. All we got to do is put Spider-Ham in there, and we fucking got it. You know? Oh yeah, one of the pigs looks like Philip J. Fry. Did you notice that?
Yes.
Yeah. This is before Futurama.
All right, let me see. I gotta show you this dude. So you can see him. Because he
All
is,
right. Let's see
is
him.
fucking wild. I'm not, all right. Hang on.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna share my screen with you.
Okay.
I know we normally don't do this, but look at this motherfucker.
Oh, he's like a mix of oh my god, that is Doctor Doom.
Like the green cloak, the green hood, the iron mask.
He's like if Doctor Doom was about to go to an Eyes Wide Shut party.
I saw that and I was like, what the fuck is this show?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's something there.
I do
that
too.
You can do with this show. This concept of a show was kind of wasted, and I hate to say this because I don't really like to say that this show was wasted on pandering towards children. I almost say that it's safe to say that because this thing had no like merchandise, and I don't think they ever thought it was going to be popular enough to be merchandisable. So just like to take it and flip it on its head and be like, these monsters are going to fucking kill these pigs. And you could even kill a pig every week. And then like, they're so used to it because the farmer comes and gets them. It's like, oh, what happened to, Bo Bacon? Like, he's gone.
He's gone. The angel of death got him.
This is
like
Bo Bacon number 2.
Bo Bacon.
But yeah, I think there's something there that you could do later, especially because this is just such a nothing show, but it's so wild. I feel like it's worth watching at least one of them. Because you're just like, what is happening?
I almost go watch one episode. You can find
they
at least
start out
one.
so innocent. They're just like, we got to get ready for the dance. And then like a fucking alien invasion is underway. And you're like, what? When did we get here? And then the aliens possess the rich pig, and then they're just like, I think there's something up with Rembrandt Proud Pork. Also, I thought you would laugh at more of these pig puns.
Dude,
I'm not even making them up. That is a real character's name.
I'm laughing at them, but it's one of those things. I've been reading on this show.
Okay, you're
I've been watching it.
I got
I'm
you.
desensitized now. But when I was first hearing some of these names, I was cracking up. I'm like, I love these puns. They're fantastic.
Joel's a big pun guy. If you ever
I love me a good
make
pun.
him laugh, give him a good pun.
I love a good pun.
Well, I believe we've reached your new reoccurring segment.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this one, Andrew.
Reviews that go hog wild and reviews that are a stick in the mud.
Nice.
This is pretty all right one.
Yeah, too bad I don't have any reviews for you.
Yeah, I didn't think. I kind of assumed we were going to
IMDb has this show at like a 6.7, but no written comments.
Go to if you want another review of this show, go to Hulky D YouTube channel. That's the channel's name. It's run by a lady named Jess. Good people, good channel.
Good
so
people.
If you want more Piggsburg Pigs content, go to that channel. Well, I guess that wraps up Piggsburg Pigs.
That's it, man.
Wrap it up in bacon.
A bacon wrapped episode, I would say so myself, Andrew.
Delicious. Any closing thoughts?
Go watch one episode.
Yeah,
I think
just any of them at random. They're
this show,
wild.
It is worth at least just a watch so you can understand what this show is.
If you're trying to kill at least 20 minutes at work and look busy, just throw on a thing of Piggsburg Pigs. And if you get caught, tell them dumpster dive. Oh my God.
That's a different podcast.
That's a different podcast.
That's how OnlyFans?
That's our OnlyFans that we'll start. Cartoon Dumpster Dive OnlyFans. Cartoon Dumpster Dive. Ugh. Yes, go check out Piggsburg Pigs.
You got to experience it. That's all I got to
experience at least one time.
You got to experience it one time.
Okay, well, if you would like to support the show, you can go to patreon.com/cartoondd. There we have a $5 tier that gets you extended audio episodes, bonus episodes, stickers, and pins mailed straight to your door, and access to our Discord. We have a website, cartoondumpsterdive.com. It's not a scam like that one TikTok user said it was. There you can request a cartoon for us to cover, maybe buy a shirt of ours. We have a X handle Cartoon DD. Every other social media is Cartoon Dumpster Dive. And as always, we appreciate a 5-star review on the podcasting platform of your choice so we don't end up like the Piggsburg Pigs, chopped up and served with a side of collard greens. Have a great rest of your week.
Go hog wild.
Okay.
This has been a Lug Hole podcast.